shoulder, pumps.
The first weekend in January here in St. Bernard Parish, we always want to remember, we always want to educate our community and provide activities surrounding one of the most recognized historical moment in St. Bernard Parish, and that's the Battle of New Orleans. It happened right here in St. Bernard Parish, and it stopped the British invasion, which allowed the United States of America for a Western expansion. People don't realize that, and how close we came to losing that battle. We took a trip to Mississinawa and looked at the reenactment of one of the first skirmishes of the War of 1812 with the Native Americans from Canada. And it's something that before I became parish president, there was so much I did not know about this battle that I think we need to get that word out to our residents as well as people who are interested in the history of our country.
Tell us, what will people see when they come to St. Bernard Parish the first weekend in January?
You know, we have a reenactment plan. We prepared the grounds right here close to the government complex where we're going to have a reenactment. People come from all over the country to participate. We have some Brits and we have some Americans. They're going to reenact some of the battles. And we're going to educate people and talk about how General Pakenham died and was brought to the infirmary right here at the Delarande ruins, and how the battle ensued, how it ended, and you know, all the way through the prayer at the church in the city, where Andrew Jackson said he would come after the war. So it's just something that we team up with the Daughters of the British Empire, the Daughters of the War of 1812, and it's such a community-minded event, and it's something that brings us together and it doesn't separate us.
Talk about the educational benefits particularly for young children.
You know, you can't move forward as a country, as a community, without knowing your history. And I truly believe that. And this is part of our history here for our country, much less for St. Bernard Parish and the city of New Orleans, of what happened at that battle and the significance of it. So it's so important to educate people on that, because we need to know where we've been so we know where we're going. You know, over my shoulder is the monument at the Chalmette battlefield. This flag was put together by one of our council members years ago, Michael Baham. He is an employee of parish government today. We really appreciate his efforts in putting together our flag. It's the significance of that obviously shows our commitment to our nation, the monument here at Chalmette, and what it exemplifies, if you will, for our country. And you can see it from my office here. And it's something that, and you see the cannons there that repelled the British Army right here at the battlefield. So it's significant for us here in St. Bernard Parish. I just wish a lot of our residents would know a little bit more about its history. And that's why we do this every year, first week of January.
When people come to St. Bernard Parish for that weekend, what else is there for them to do?
You know, we have lectures all during the weekend of the first week of January. Bill Highland does a great job. He's a historian here in St. Bernard Parish and does a great job in putting those symposiums on, along with Nunez Community College. You will see the reenactment, and I mentioned that, right here next to the government complex. And you'll see a whole host of events going on at the reenactment, here at parish government, and at Nunez Community College. So it's a community effort.
How can people get more information?
You know, you go to sbpg.net. and go to the tourism. Katie Tomasio does a great job in putting that information out there. Look at our Facebook page here at St. Bernard Parish Government. And all of that information is on there for people who don't live here in Louisiana or people who do live here in St. Bernard Parish. It's all the same. You can get a list of events and what's going to be going on, especially the day of January 8th. We do the ceremonies all throughout the day. And, we end with the church at 4 o'clock in the city of New Orleans, where Andrew Jackson went after the war to give thanks for the victory and more.